During his second tenure as the fellowship president, strange things began to happen. The first victim was Brother Chidi. Chidi was the music director, a humble boy from the east with a voice that could make the hardest sinner weep. Many whispered that Chidi's sermons were actually deeper than that of Kayode, and that didn't sit well with Kayode. On a Tuesday, during a rehearsal, Chidi opened his mouth to lead the opening hymn. Nothing came out but a dry, raspy wheeze. He clutched his throat, his eyes wide open with terror. By the next morning, Chidi's voice was completely gone. The doctors at the Veritas Moon University Teaching Hospital ran every test. "Your vocal cords are perfect," the specialist said. "There is no inflammation, no infection. You should be able to sing, but you can't." While Chidi sat in the back of the chapel, weeping silently in his voiceless world, Kayode stood on the pulpit. "Sin is a silent killer," Kayode roared, his eyes flashing with a strange intensity. "When the heart is not pure, the heavens shut the mouth." This he subtly added to his preaching in a bid to mock Chidi, who had lost his voice. Then there was Janet. Janet was the pride of the Faculty of Life Sciences. She was brilliant, beautiful, and possessed a mind like a steel trap. She was also one of the few sisters who didn't fawn over Kayode. When he had asked her to be his personal assistant for a private retreat, she had politely declined, saying she needed to prepare for a continuous assessment test. A week later, the fainting spell began. Janet could be anywhere, the cafeteria, the library, her room, and she would be just fine. But the moment the test invigilator said, "You may now begin," Janet would slump to the floor. Her mind would go as blank as fresh sheet of paper. She, who had never seen a C in her results in her life, was now staring at the possibility of an extra year. "It is a spiritual attack from your father's house," Kayode told her during a counseling session. "Your star is too bright. The witches in your village are eating your memory. You must sow a seed of 20,000 naira for a 7 days deliverance." Janet, desperate and broken, borrowed the money and paid. She didn't notice that Kayode's new leather shoes cost exactly that amount. Deep in the night, when the rest of the school was asleep or burning the midnight oil for their tests, Kayode's prayer closet was not a place of prayer. Behind his massive mahogany wardrobe was a small hidden room. There were no Bibles there. On a low stool sat a small wooden red box wrapped in animal skin. Inside that box were pieces of papers with names written in charcoal. Chidi, Janet, the dean of students, the faculty, the HOD,